I know you see it. Benny here, ghostpicksats.com, the #1 sports consultant in the business. It is early Wednesday morning, September 12th. I'm here grinding as always. If you're new to my page, welcome. Hop on down to that subscribe button and hit it. Give me a subscribe. I appreciate it. Right next to it is the bell. If you tap that, you'll get my videos every single time they're uploaded. This mustache is not a joke, actually. It's actually a rally mustache. Had another losing day here at Team Benny. Very disappointed. I'm a superstitious guy. That is why I have the mustache going right now. I'm in a 3-day slump. It's my first bad rut here since joining Ghost Picks. Like yesterday wasn't terrible, but Sunday was terrible, and today was terrible for me. Like I said, I'm really not happy about it. I don't have anything written down here to say, except for my free pick. I was going to write some things down. I don't know if you can see that on my tablet, but I was going to write some things down to say, but I have nothing to promote. And I figured if I'm going to talk to you guys, I'm going to look you dead in the eye right here on this camera, or look right into this lens, and I'm going to tell you from the heart. I'm going to tell you shoot from the hip, and that's how I'm going to play it today. Where do I even start here? It was a losing day. It was a bad day, okay? I dropped 2 top-tier plays and a premium play. The only thing that salvaged my day today was a dog pick on the Cardinals on the run line at +150 to salvage some of our losses here at Team Benny. Starting with the Dodgers for our first top-tier play of the day. Yes, we took the Dodgers on the run line despite the stats where the Reds have been 5-0 against the Dodgers this season and that they lost the day before. We took them. And they lost. And after they lost, I flipped over to the Yankees game, which was our second top-tier play of the day. And I believe it was Chase's red alert play. I believe it was a couple other good guys' top-tier play of the day. It was a blowout. The Twins were blowing out the Yankees. And I was starting to get very, very, very disgusted. And then I think the Twins hit a grand slam, and that is when I decided to turn my television off, or my Gamecast, or whatever I was watching it on. I turned it all off. I left my house. I decided to go play some arcade Pac-Man and give it a break. That is not a joke either. That is really what I did. I went and played some arcade Pac-Man, and I just thought to myself for a while. And what I thought about was, I thought about Benny before joining Ghost Picks. Before Ghost Picks Benny, I was just Benny, okay? And a quick story about myself. Benny's been fighting uphill battles his entire life, okay? Benny has been broke before. I've been broke before. I've been down and out before. I've battled demons before. All that kind of stuff. I've been down and out before, but the truth of the matter is that I'm a grinder. I always overcome, and I always bounce back, and I'm still here today, and I'm still fighting, you know what I mean? I'm still doing my thing, and I'm doing well at what I do. Now, fast forward till like a couple months ago or whatever, and when I'm about to join Ghost Picks, Jimmy was scouting me for a while. I've known Jimmy for a long time, and as anything in life, like when we're about to make a change, or we're about to make an investment, or we're about to do something new, or whatever, I feel like we're a little skeptical at first, and we start thinking should I do this or should I not? Like, I've been watching Jimmy for a while do this Ghost Picks thing, and I really loved what Jimmy was doing, but I didn't know if it was for me or not. So I started thinking, do I need to do Ghost Picks? And why should I do Ghost Picks? And obviously financially, that is one of the reasons why I chose, but it is not the only reason that I chose to do Ghost Picks, because I was doing fine right here without Ghost Picks. You know what I'm saying? I do what I do. I've been capping for a long time. I have other investments, stuff like that. And I was cool with where I was at. So I didn't know what would be the good reason for me to come join Ghost Picks. And then what Jimmy sold me on was that I have a good person. He said, Benny, you have a good personality. People like you. You love sports. You're really good at what you do. Why don't you come reach a larger audience on a larger platform and win games for them and do what you do best? Hop on that camera and do what you do best. And that's what sold me on it. It wasn't the money. It wasn't any of that kind of stuff. Like, that was part of it, but it wasn't it. It was coming out here, talking to you guys, and helping everybody win money. So that's what sold me on it. And as I started rolling, I started winning since I joined Ghost Picks. And then I started getting emails like, hey, Benny, started with 100 and now I have 1,000 because of your picks. That stuff makes me feel good. That's why I do this. And I started getting emails like, hey, Benny, you're a real class act. We really enjoy working with you. That's why I'm doing what I do right now, okay? Started getting emails even recently saying like, hey, Benny, I know you had a tough day, but we know you're going to bounce back. Stuff like that. That's what I'm doing, why I'm doing what I'm doing. I love working with you guys here, okay? That's why I joined Ghost Picks, and that's why I'm still here, and I will never quit. And today is a new day, and we're going to jump right back into a new free pick of the day. And we are taking the Dodgers on the run line again. If you want to turn the video off right now, you can. But I'd like to you to hear me out here and hear what I have to say and why I'm taking the free pick. But so that's why I do what I do here. I know we've been in a 3-day slump, but we are going to bounce back. I'm not telling you to go hop on any of my packages right now, but you know what? I'm not here to promote anything right now while I'm losing, but I do. The only thing I can say for myself is this. I am going to start rolling again. And the question is, do you want to hop on now? Take that risk to hop on now and hop on as I start rolling again, and then you're with me? Or do you want to wait until I start rolling again and then hop on and hope that I keep rolling? You know what I mean? So there's a risk either way, but it's entirely up to you guys. So anyway, I'm ready to rock. Like, I'm still here smiling. We're still smiling. We're gonna get this back together. We're gonna start right today with the Dodgers on the run line. But before we go into that, I dropped the 3 picks. I dropped the Dodgers on the run line on Tuesday. I dropped the Yankees on the run line on Tuesday. And I dropped the premium play on the Mariners and the Padres over. That was another loser, okay? So after I got done playing Pac-Man, I came back home. I started eating some Fig Newtons. That is also not a joke. I was really eating some Fig Newtons. I shaved this beard off. It is a Rally mustache. I'm very superstitious. It's not a joke. It's not a gimmick. It is something that I do to help me get it's going to help me bounce back. At least in my head it is. It's going to pick that good juju up, and we're going to get right back to it for you guys, and we're going to start rolling for you, and then we're going to start, and everyone's going to hop back on Team Benny. Not that you've ever left, but we're going to hop back on Team Benny, and we're going to start winning for you, the premium paying customers, okay? So, free pick of the day. Dodgers at the Reds. We are taking the Dodgers on the run line at -125. I know what you're thinking. Benny lost on the Dodgers on Monday on the run line against the Reds. Benny lost on the Dodgers on Tuesday on the run line versus the Reds. The Reds are now 6-0 versus the Dodgers on the season. The Dodgers have not won a game versus the Reds this season. That is correct. Well, today is the day. Third time's a charm. Today we are riding the Dodgers bats, and they are going to get rolling against DeSclafani today. People are saying that the Dodgers have been looking ahead to St. Louis instead of looking at Cincinnati. They're looking past Cincinnati. But that's kind of hard for me to believe, considering that how they're now a game and a half back on the Rockies in the NL West. Like, it's time to get rolling here. It's crunch time, okay? Stripling is taking the mound for the Dodgers for the first time in a month, but he's going to be limited on pitches, so it's going to be a bullpen game for the Dodgers, which reminds me, MLB rosters were expanded to 40 guys, so it now allows teams to kind of load the bullpen if they want here down the stretch. Just something to think about going forward. So, yeah. We're expecting a bullpen game from the Dodgers squad. DeSclafani is 7-4 this season, 4.56 ERA, 1.27 WHIP. Teams have put up runs against DeSclafani in his last 4 games, but the Reds were able to win 3 of those 4 games, okay? He's only gone 7 2/3 innings in his last 2 games, giving up 6 runs. DeSclafani hasn't pitched against the Dodgers since 2016, and he's 1-3 career, but we're not going to talk about that right now because that's a very long time ago. But what we are going to talk about is we're going by the Dodgers team in a tight playoff race who just dropped 2 games to the Reds, falling 0-6 to the Reds on the season. And today, the Dodgers avoid getting swept by a 63-83 Reds. They get their bats going. They get Stripling a little work, and then they work the rest of the game with the bullpen, methodically pitching through the game, and and letting their bats do the work. Third time is a charm. We are taking the Dodgers on the run line at 12:35 p.m. Eastern Time. We are going to get a win early to start the day, and we are going to start this bounce back. Let's start the day with the win and get out of this Benny slump. Thank you for riding with me. Much love from me to you. Much love from Benny to you. Good luck. God bless. Grind on. Cheers.